2 hours of SVU, tonight on NBC.
And welcome back and happy St. Patrick's Day. And you see there the Boy Scouts of America, Troop 236. And of course, Tressa, this is an important year for the Boy Scouts.
Yes, it certainly is. They're celebrating their 100th anniversary this year. You know, the Boy Scouts were established in Britain by Braden Powell in 1908. And they came to the United States in 1910.
Well, look at this. I mean, they are clearly excited to be out here. This looks like one of the biggest groups I've ever seen at the St. Patrick's Day Parade with the Boy Scouts.
Well, this year, because it is such a special year for them, and Bill Kelly has done a fantastic job. Timothy Daly, Daniel Sullivan, Brendan Daly, Bernadette McCabe, and Tara McCabe, they all wanted to make sure that the Boy Scouts this year got the rightful recognition that they deserve, because there are a lot of people who came through the Boy Scouts.
That's right. There's several U.S. presidents with Scouts. Gerald Ford, Jimmy Carter, John F. Kennedy, George Bush, Bill Clinton, and Barack Obama. And you know, the mayor, Bloomberg, our own mayor, was an Eagle Scout for her.
I did not know that. Isn't that interesting? Boy, a very venerable group of former Boy Scouts gone on to great places in America.
And they have a special pledge, don't they, Tommy?
Yeah, you mean I should say the Boy Scouts pledge? Okay. Let me see if I can remember it. On my honour, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country, and to obey the Scouts law, to help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight. Couldn't go wrong with that, could you?
Well, I don't believe a word of it, Tommy, from you, but of these young gentlemen,
physically strong, mentally awake, or morally straight?
I think it's a trifecta there. But I do want to send out a special congratulations to a new Eagle Scout, James Carey Coonanan, who's probably out here marching from Troop 520. He was just made an Eagle Scout last week. So I know he's one of the many proud scouts out there today.
The Eagle Scouts, they have mastery in first aid, swimming, camping, cooking, and citizenship in the community.
I love the way Tressa says cooking.
Yeah, I just qualify for that. I qualify on the cooking question, just in case you're wondering about it. See, this is how you made an easy target of me.
All right, and we are going to throw it down now to Erica, of course, at WNBC, and she's got a very special guest. And Erica?
Hi, Nora. I'm here with John Leahy. I like to call you the man behind the curtain today.
Well, thanks. At least I'm helping out. NBC does a great job, and we have a wonderful partnership with NBC, so we love the broadcast, all the work you do.
We're having a great time. You are the vice chairman of the parade, also the president of Quinnipiac University, and you've been involved with the parade for so many years. I was looking at an article way back when you were Grand Marshal, 97, and it was telling the story of when you fought to get into the parade when you were with Marist College.
That's right, yeah. Well, that place was up in upstate New York, so this is a New York City-oriented parade, but I got Quinnipiac in the parade over 23 years ago now, and they have a huge contingent that'll be marching up in just a little while. Of course, we're a major title sponsor of the parade, and we have a lot of desires to celebrate. We have many students from the New York metropolitan area here. After the parade, we have a big reception down at the Waldorf Astoria. So our law program has a great program with Trinity College Dublin, and we have one of the biggest study abroad programs at University College Cork in Ireland. So we have a lot of things Irish in connection with Quinnipiac University.
And personally, what has drawn you to the parade, and what inspired you to become so involved over the years?
Well, I grew up in the Bronx, and the Riverdale section of the Bronx is an Irish neighborhood, and of course there were so many things Irish then in New York. Now the parade, frankly, is one of the biggest things that reminds everyone that the Irish are a very important part of this city. While there's still plenty of Irish and Irish Americans here, there really aren't nearly as many as there were when I was a child growing up in this area. So I think the parade in many ways is much more important today to help all of us celebrate our pride and our heritage, our traditions, our history and our faith. And so this parade every year gives us an opportunity to celebrate the wonderful things that the Irish have done, not only in Ireland, but the things that have contributed to making this country the great country that it is. was. And I think Ray Kelly, the Grand Marshal, you couldn't find a better person. Grew up here in the west side of Manhattan, went to local colleges, became a Marine, went to Vietnam, and then started as a cop and went all the way to the top as a commissioner. It's one of the great, I think, Irish-American